Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Got it behind the line. It's Fields. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. If you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Jordan. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires left. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's got his man. Makes the catch and knocked down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 7, Florida 0.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Fields. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gators will have it first and 10. The give to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. To the air. It's Jordan. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the third down aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it fly. And it'll be intercepted.
I should have hit him underneath. He was wild.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and 10, they can move the chains here. Maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Jordan. Going over the top. Fires a ball, and now it's picked off. And the ball slipped out. He's got the ball,
That's
and he'll try to
crazy.
pick up a few.
Ways to get a first down. That's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision.
He's off to the races. He's at the 20.
Can't cut a break on this shit,
And
bro.
he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going for the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like the comeback is more than on now. Like they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop.
Yeah, I got a mic.
Get all the juice,
Not talking.
all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line.
What's good, though?
Down he goes. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch on the right side. And he's running in the open.
That's crazy work.
Touchdown, Tigers. And once
What, college or NFL?
It was time to make a house call. That touchdown gave his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
I like the Gators. Florida.
Hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a
Now you like the Seminoles?
before then you
Still, you still like the Florida team. As long as you like a Florida team, I like all the Florida teams.
You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Killing them up under the center, though, ain't it?
Supposed to be that deep.
This ultimate team, this ain't like the regular team.
A little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to go up top.
How you get in there?
They almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game.
He can't do it. He can't do nothing with me when I'm up on the center.
Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Kyle. Appreciate the view, my boy. You have a good morning.
He's looking to throw it. Buying some time. He's looking on the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
Yeah, I mostly play COD, though. I mostly be playing COD.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half.
You gotta be on that war zone. You gotta play with me. I'm on PlayStation.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Yes, sir.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, my gosh.
Interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because...
Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
That one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes
Come on, that fake ass shit, bro.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get a little bit more up.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. Another interception.
Yeah. He caught. Damn. I thought that bitch went out of bounds.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there.
I gotta get back on the sharp line.
Trying a different DB.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Right down the middle. And
I'm right back.
Another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this
I'm going to do 6.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people.
Are you quitting?
Having 2 interceptions already, I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Finds his tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
He'll keep it himself. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
He put some heat on that one down the middle.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was just overstimulated on that one.
Interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Clemson 22, Florida 14.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. He chucks one out to the right.
Come on, that's fake.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Comes out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone.
Nice
and
drop.
good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Jordan. Going back to the well, another deep ball. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Gadsden. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. And the Gators hit it quickly to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you throw it to an open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And a big return after the INT.
You got that, bro. Yeah, appreciate it, my boy.
The Gators will put total leather to crank us up. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to go for a big one. Brings it down on the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Another big completion for the Sooners, and that's right in keeping with that legacy of great quarterbacks.
Just dudes that can spin it. The offense is always fun. It's always fast. There's a lot of things about Oklahoma that you can count on.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking downfield, it's Davis. He's going for it all. And they weren't able to make a connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Short coming here right from the midfield stripe. The snap sets up the throw. Zings it complete to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quarterback checking off. Fast motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Davis. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown.